Not bad. It's soil. Well, now I understand why plants find it so tasty. And you see it everywhere. Outside, in your backyard, garden. Organisms that live in the soil play a huge role in creating nutrient-rich soil. Think of some of the most common living things in the soil. You may be thinking of worms. Earthworms help to loosen, mix, and oxygenate the soil. Also, eating their poop has lots of beneficial bacteria and is known to suppress soil-borne diseases. Worm poop.
For this lab, follow the specific instructions from your kit. These are all the materials you will need. For this first lab, we'll test the pH of the soil, which is a measure of how acidic the soil is. First, put on your gloves. Then, fill the tube with the green lid with soil up to the first line. It's best to pour it inside the soil container to prevent spilling. Once it's filled up to the first line, set it back down and grab the matching green capsule and empty it into the tube. To open the capsule, twist it in opposite directions with your fingers. If it's too hard, you can cut the tip with some scissors to allow the powder to come out. The powder in the capsule contains an indicator that changes color to show the pH of the soil. Now, using a pipette, we can fill the rest of the tube with water until we reach the fourth line. Once it's filled, we can close it back up and then shake it for about a minute. We will let this one rest for a minute. For the next lab, we'll be testing the concentrations of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium in our soil. Like our first lab, we'll be filling each of our empty tubes with powder, now using the purple, blue, and orange capsules. Each of these capsules contains a different type of indicating powder. If possible, leave the soil-water mixture to settle for up to 24 hours. Now let's get started. Grab the tube with the purple cap and fill it up to the fourth line with the soil-water mixture. Try to get the water from the middle of the soil-water container. Place the tube back down and empty the purple capsule into the tube. Then close the tube and shake it to mix all the chemicals and soil together. We will leave this one to settle for 10 minutes. We will repeat the process with the blue and orange capsules and also let them settle for 10 minutes. After a period of time, the color will develop. Once the color develops, we'll be looking at the plant food chart to compare the shades. Darker shades of color will mean higher concentrations of minerals. Here are the tubes after settling. Do you notice anything? The powder has changed color. Using a tool called a pH level chart, we can tell how acidic our soil is. The soil is basic if the color corresponds to a number above 7. Anything below 7 is considered acidic, while a pH of 7 is considered neutral. Ours has a pH of 6.5, which is a light acid. Now we can go to the bottom of our chart and compare our purple tube with nitrogen. It looks like we have a lower concentrations with this sample. The blue tube is phosphorus. This one has a higher concentration because it is darker. Lastly, the orange tube with potassium has a medium concentration. So why is it important to run all of these tests? Remember, most of our food is grown inside our soil. Therefore, it is important for us to know what is inside our soil and what nutrients our plants need in order to grow healthy crops and plants. Hopefully, you now understand the minerals and nutrients soil contains. And as always, happy sciencing!